for you. They say early in the morning. I say hello. Go now. Clean up in here before get the bell. Clean up in here. I gotta steam the room, but yesterday I rent out the steamer for what? I rent out my steamer, guy. Remember my steamer I was telling you guys about? Yes, your girl rent it out yesterday. Your girl rent that steamer out yesterday. How you guys doing? I just finished that irritating paper I was doing last night. I finally finished it. I went and I make sure I print me up a whole bunch of copies. So this is my folder. I got me a whole bunch of copies. And then got to jot down some stuff. Hold on. Let me jot down some stuff. So how is everybody? Good morning. I'm still tired, because they said, why you come so late this morning? I went to my bed late, family, did I did went to my bed late today, you know what I mean? I did not go to my bed early last night. What's that? Oh, it was February. So greetings, family. I'm trying to write this thing down. Greetings. Let me write down this thing here. Whew. 4 of them. Write them down. Let me write these things down. Jaden! What did I tell you about using your words?
I said I'm making it down.
I said hurry up.
We need to clean this up and then we can take
Yes,
a shower.
clean up first. He was telling you the right thing. Now go ahead. Okay, you don't go ahead. I'll be back. You think I'm playing with it? Don't go ahead. I'll be back. Hurry up. Hurry up. We don't play that game. You create the mess, you clean up. Get your bag. See the bag on the ground there? Put up all in the toys.
It's not a bag.
What is that?
That's where we put our Lego.
Oh, let me get your bag. Yes, family. So I just got that irritating paperwork off. I start the other one for next week anyhow. Yeah, I start that one because it's so irritating sometimes. Go clean up. Put that in there. I just gave you a bag. Now, and I open the windows so we can get some fresh air, family. Oh, one more. Dot. And, okay. Amir, if I hear your mouth again, you're going to get in trouble. Let me date this. Today's what, the 27th? Yeah. Okay. So I just jot that down, family. So, I went and got me some food this morning. They give me this. I never eat it before. They call it empanada. This thing right here. Never eat it before, so I don't know what it tastes like. So this is when you open it. This is how it look. They give you 2 boxes. So I'm gonna make it right now. But this is good. The kids them like it. They call it pizza. This one. What is that? This one, cheese something another. This is. I don't know if you guys could see the name. It's a cheese maniacal. I don't know. I think it's a MANICOI. Is that IIRTT? I don't know. So I get that. So I'm gonna bake one of these and stuff these. So I'm gonna bake one right now.
Mom, this is not
What is wrong with you? And you be mad because your brother not doing it.
That's a box and that's a skateboard.
Okay, stop irritating because he look irritable.
Because I said no.
He's born irritable. Come on. Take these up. Put them back where they belong. I'll hurry up, do what I asked you to do. I got a bird out here too.
That bird in the truck?
No, no, that's not him. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Hold on the family. Sorry, family. Yeah. Amir, it's not for you to eat the pie. It's for you to put them in here so we could do them in the oven. This little boy eating up the pie instead of open this so we can put them in here. Hey, family, how you guys doing? So it was his school calling because his reading is up to par now, family. So the tutoring teacher wanted to, since he's up to par now. I wouldn't say 100 up to par, but he getting there better now. He's learning to read and all of that now. As I alluded to a couple weeks ago, that his reading is better now and everything. So she was saying she need to pick up with on other students as well, meaning that you only can have one-on-one interaction with maybe one or two kids. So now she's saying that instead of twice a week he meet, which is on Tuesdays and Thursdays, she gonna narrow him down to 1 day a week. So which day would it be for me? So I said I will stick with Tuesdays, because on Thursdays we're gonna be busy. Wait, run. Yeah. So that's what she was talking to me about. Yeah. So that's good family, because you have a lot of schoolwork. Anybody know you do homeschooling? It's a lot of work. Right now we still have week 25 because we didn't have the light. We still have a lot to catch up on. And last night he was working on Edna Mental while I was there as well. So there's a lot going on. But I'm glad he's working. He's getting on his reading. As I said before, I share how I get him to read was to be able to.
Mama, the teacher said she's gonna see me on the April 9th, I think.
Hi Charita, how are you? Greetings. I was going back and forth with this call here for my son. So and this is my encouragement to parents. Don't worry about my outfit, guys. I put it back on to just run on the road and go drop some paperwork off this morning. I didn't need it because I gotta go to the Washington.
Yeah. Go to the door.
Okay, remember what I said? Yeah, head to the bathroom. Both of you head to the bathroom. Head to the bathroom. He think I'm playing with you. He go back to school next week. How you doing, Charita Jones? He said, I'm doing good. Hey, Charita, how are you? How are you, baby? Charita, you know, I'm doing some research and looking into what you had said when we had the last discussion there. I want to say discussion when you had mentioned some stuff when I was saying some stuff and you made some suggestions. I'm actually doing my research now. Yeah, I'm researching and stuff. So I already had the stuff that I want to do in it already. I just have to see how to go around to get it connect up and fit up. You know what I mean? Like build this, do that. So I'm reading up on it. So thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, so we just came back off the road. Get that irritating paper out the way because I be up last night. My eyes still feel sleepy. And then the sun is hot outside, but it ain't pretty. It's not as bad as before, but I mean it's cold. It's cold enough for you to call for your jacket. But you know. So yes, thank you so very much. Thank you so much. And I saw you post a video that I need to watch, but I was on the road today and I don't have no strong internet when I'm on the road. So I don't much I came back in. I gotta put these food up because these are frozen food, so I gotta put up and stuff. And then I go check that video out. You know, because nowadays it's all about going for what I want now, you know, like what I want to do, you know. So I'm saying yes. So thank you so much. Thank you for that. ideas. I'll be asking around when I go to function. I be saying, what do you know about XYZ? And then we say, if they know, they know. If they don't know, they say, one lady told me today, she was so sweet. When I dropped those irritating paper off, she said, you know what? I know a little bit about it, but then I'm gonna look into it some more for you. I said, thank you. And then they give me two sites that I can go on to create the LLC and stuff. So okay. Yesterday I blend me some watermelon with what they call it. I blend me some watermelon with watermelon and what? Pineapple, because I had a whole pineapple, so we blended watermelon and pineapple yesterday. But so I had all these irritating dish to wash up. I call everything irritating. Yes. Yes, it's over 700 billion industry. Wow. Yes. Because I heard somebody else this computer tech that teach us some things about resume and stuff like that. He was saying he do music too. He's a musician as well, where he go out and do gig work as well. He said he had his own website and stuff, and he said it's generating income. So I'm like, okay, I'm doing my research and doing my research. But I got 4 good ideas already, and I just came home and jot them down. I already had them in my head. Actually, one of them I already have on Google for a while. It's going about 2 years now. I have one on Google. I launch it on Google, but then I have to go make sure I get my LLC before I can, because then you don't want somebody to say, oh, this is my company, and then the passive digital mastery course is a course that is already done for you, and you can resell the course and get 100% profit. Yes, I was reading up on that. And then I saw this other young lady. What's her name? I was on her channel. What's her name? She had a breakdown of it that she was, let me see, I think I had jotted her name down. She had a breakdown of how to talk about digital marketing. She had a breakdown. Let me see if I think I jotted her name down. When you write bad people, you go back over, you write it and you look at it, you're like, when you write so bad, like I write so bad, I have like 10 different handwriting. I have the handwriting for when I'm rushing, and I have the handwriting for like when I'm trying to make money. And then I have the handwriting when things get frustrated. What's her name? I thought I wrote her name down. This is the thing I say when you write bad. Where is it? Where is it? Hurry up, guys. I opened the window to get some fresh air in because we've been in the house for so long. Oh, God. And you know how life is funny? When you're looking for something, you're not going to find it until after you're not looking for it. Then you're like, oh, there you go. It's like building nothing out of something. Hello. Okay, let me go back. I guess I have to go back. Oh man, I can't find it. Yeah. Come on, where are you? Come on, make my eyes work. Make my eyes work for me. Yes, Charita Jones. When you're looking for something, it's like, whew, you can't find it until it's over. Oh my Father. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I had jotted down. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ain't this something? And that's the problem when you write bar. You know what? Next time when I jot stuff down, because this is what I used to do. I put NB, so you say note brief and draw the asterisk as how I learned it in school. I gonna start use that again. So that way when I'm looking for something and I put the NB, then it's right there. Note brief. That means it's important. Because then when I write so bad, why is the ambulance doing that? What? I'm looking for the name of the person. And I think it was two of them. And I jotted it. Okay. You know what? I jotted it down in my son book. I was looking in my book and it just came to my mind. Hurry up, guys! Hurry up! Hurry up! I jotted it down in my son's book. I don't remember which one of his dog years book. You know the dog years book. Anybody know the dog years book? Anybody been to school? You know the dog years book. That the kids just throw their book down and just give you dog years. Okay, I had it. I just remember. Which one of the book was it? Come on. Which book was that? Oh Lord. This is what you call memory loss. Oh, I need to take my Provident. I know I just remember that I jotted it down in his book. Oh Lord. Which one of his dog years book did I drop it in? Because the book are so dog years did I, and I don't know where he do the other book. Oh Lord, which one of the book did I use? Because I was gonna tell you the name of the YouTuber that have she really oh Lord. There's another book. Let me see. Oh man, when you need something you can never find it. You can never find it. Okay, I guess the book is over here. I found it. I found it. Yes, I found it. Okay, so her name, she was talking about the digital products and stuff like that. And she was sharing some things that you can do. She said you can do ebook, PDF. Her name is Body in Business. BADDIE, Body in Business. Body in Business. So that's where I was looking at her thing there. And then she was telling me the AI website that you can use to create your LLC, what you call it, hostinger.com and Canvas. She said she used Canvas to do some templates or so forth. She was talking something about the UCGC course, so I gotta read up on that. Oh yes, see, I put my note brief right here. I have my note brief in the NB. She said you can also use ChatGPT to kind of help give you some ideas, and Pinterest. You say you can use Pinterest to give you some ideas as well as how to go for it with your business ideas. Ain't that cool? And she was showing you how she creates some things. She create in that template. She created a fashion brand, and she created something else. And she can use that one layout to do so many things. Yeah. And then she was saying how you can expedite your online store growth. You go to www.viralwealth.com to expedite your online store growth. So I'm doing some research, guys. I'm doing some research there. And we already accustomed to Pinterest. So she said Pinterest is a great way to get some stuff. And there was this other person that was talking about it too. So with the Hostinger, you can AI can create your stuff for you. Just ask you some question and you fill it in. So AI can create it for you. And then she said you can also use Pinterest to promote some things too. But the one I was laughing, yes, this course that I have on my website teaches you all that, sweetie. Okay, so I gotta check that course out. You have the UCG course too, so I gotta check that out. I gotta check that out. I gotta check that out. And she said she go from making $0 to $10,000 a month. And then she said one thing she gained. Okay, you call it passive. Let me write that down right under this too, since I'm already in this. I gotta tear. I have a book for myself. I don't know why you don't use it. I use my kids' book. All right, let me write that down, Charita.
Play football and just sports in general, and I like to go
Because I'm doing some research.
to
And I write Charita.
when I'm out on the weekends.
So when I took off, then I can give credit to these people that I have watched their videos and get my journey started.
My friends have
So, alright, so Charita put an asterisk there. And there was this other girl I was looking at. That's how I find Body in Business too. Her name is Lane Leviti. Levitt. LAINE LEVETTE. So I was looking at hers, and then that's how come I find Body in Business. Yeah, so I write down all three of you right there. Put your asterisk. So when I took off in the business, I dated. I started date stuff, but start back to dating stuff. And she said you can use Pinterest too. She was saying some other stuff, but I think I save it on my YouTube channel. I think I save her on YouTube channel too. Keisha Harvey, how are you? Greetings, greetings. Rising, taking in the cold breeze. How are you doing this morning? Or this afternoon? Is it afternoon? I don't even know. I'm behind. All right, Charita Jones. I write down your stuff here, so I will check it out as well. Yes. And then I already have the actually have 4 business ideas that I want to branch off into. One is actually online already. One of my business stuff that I want to do, but that one, the one that is already out there online, I just put the name already out there. He said, "Thank you so much, my beautiful friend. Thank you so much." Yes, super congrats. Thank you so much, Charity, and thanks for the tips, because you were the one who I seen a lot of people were talking about digital marketing, but you were the one who I saw first that was talking more about digital marketing, and then it led me to start dive deeper, because I was watching that video when you were talking about it, because I had said I don't know nothing about digital marketing, and I remember I saw a video that you did, and then it led me to start dig deeper. So one of the name of one of the business that I want to do is already out there on Google for I want to say since maybe 2021 or 2022. I'd have to go back and check. But the only reason why I haven't said anything about it, because I gotta get it registered and I gotta get it everything. But it had traffic, because Google used to tell me you're getting so much view. That's too quick. Go back.
Okay,
That's too quick. I didn't even hear the shower. Go back. You guys ain't sleep. Please rotate back. I said go back.
Are you kidding me?
I know. Are you kidding me? You ain't tricking nobody. I was a kid too. Come over here with your DI approach coming out for me. It's a good morning, Charita Jones. God bless you, my sister. Yes, blessings. You know, kids nowadays think that they can trick you. With their little brains, they forgot you were young, They don't see you grow up and say, "Oh, here come mommy, she's an adult." I was a kid once.
You're finished. I'm finished.
I'm not playing. Go in the bathroom, go take a shower.
You
And so I'm gonna sing this song. Everybody know this song. Let's get funky. Get your early morning blessing. Yeah, Teresa laughing. Yes, Teresa is so funny. This kids think you're born overnight, like, whoo wee. Mommy big. Mommy big. Oh no, we were a baby one crawling. We were crawling too. Oh, those fighting were in bacon. Oh, when they're baking, they pop open. I did not know that. You live and you learn every day, people. These pumpkin panada, whatever they call it, empanada. When when they're baking, they pop open. Okay, let me show you. When they're baking, they pop open. You know, when you're eating something for the first time, you're guinea pig. This is olive oil I have in there. I don't know what's going on with the olive oil. So this is the what they call it, pumpkin spice empanada. Empanada. I guess empanada in Spanish. So yeah. So I'm turning it over. Empanada. Come on, Ting. And because I'm using the wrong spoon doesn't mean you must embarrass me. Yes, I'm baking empanada, guys. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, but that's empanada. Georgia just say, feel free to email me, my beautiful friend. I am happy to answer all your questions about the digital. Okay. Well, I go on your website when I'm doing the digital marketing thing. I'm gonna go on your page here so I can reach out to you then. So when I'm getting that part of it together, so I get the business up, because I'm doing the research now, so I gotta go research your stuff that you have and check it out, and then when I have the question, then I can reach out to you directly right there. Because it's full time. Wake up, girls, wake up, mans, everybody gotta wake up. We gotta wake up, you know what I mean? Wake up! See, I get the good news now. So my son, instead of get tutoring twice a week, he getting tutoring once a week, so other kids can get benefit, and I'm happy. She said, "Oh, you probably not gonna be so happy about this one." I said, "No, because when you see growth in your children, it's not for you to hobble everything, because even though it's free, but it coming from somebody else's pocket. But if you realize that the child can take on some challenge on their own now, because they get the little assistant or help, then knock them down so they can challenge themselves for the next days." So that's it. So if you have any kids out there, family, and you're wondering they're not reading yet, they may be 6-year-old like mine, and they're not reading yet. You could read a bunch of books with them and they're still not reading it. So don't worry. All you gotta do is one step at a time, one paragraph at a time, because everybody ain't gonna learn the same way. Some kids, you can read a whole page and they go back and verbatim everything you said, while some kids is not like that. So one page at a time. And even if you're adult and you're out here and you still have reading as your weakness, you can still do the same thing like a child would be doing, a paragraph by paragraph. Read a paragraph and read it at least 3 times over and over until you're comfortable enough to say master it on your own by reading it verbatim, word for word. And so for understand any word, when I was growing up as a child, I had to learn to read. This is one thing my teacher used to taught me. You either have a highlighter or you have a marker or a pen or something, depending on age level, and you would highlight the words that you come across, and it's not new to you, right? They're not familiar to you. You underline those, and those are the words you would use as spellings word to help you. And that's another thing. I also want to create something into that arena as well, to help other parents that have children. And I know you have busy parents out there who are on the go too. When you're busy and you get some time with your children, but not enough, because you have to be on the go so that this can be on the go, and all these things, the essential things that need to make a child safe, like a home, light, because you can't have children in house and no light, and you don't have no way to live, so that's the challenge. So it's not easy, but I'm gonna work on these things, learn the digital marketing, see how also I can create a website to help with that as well, so we can reach more parents, reach parents with children who are struggling and you're busy. Because sometimes when children are struggling because you're busy, worked out and stuff, or sometimes you're not in your right mind yourself, you need yourself to be taken care of. That can also put you in a stage where I am not playing. I said go take the shower. You look like a blue dog in that. Go take it off.
It's Captain America.
You see, you scratch your head and it disappear. kick it and you know, just scratch your head and you disappear. You know, when you become a mother or a father, it's like you're being dragged with your kids. They drag you. They literally tie a rope on you or tie a rope on your brain and they just draw the poor little brain. So you constantly have to be scratching. It's like thinking, but you know you gotta scratch. Like sometimes I be doing it when I'm thinking, or you want to say something and then you realize that maybe if I say it this way, it could be taken the wrong way, so you just itch. It's not that you're literally itching, but it's just, I guess it's a technique or a way of escape. Or escape the filth out of the mouth. I don't know. I don't know. Oh my God. I'm telling you, this world, we're in it to learn. I'm telling you, we're in it to learn. Mm-mm. We're in it to learn, my dear. I'm telling you. So, you know, but don't feel bad if you're out there family. We're in it to learn, you know. That's the only way we can learn. Okay, so I get that digital marketing done. Did I date it for today? No, I need to date this one. No, date this one. Okay, so I did that. Woo-hoo. I gotta transfer everything to over here. You know, even though you have a bunch of manual out there, sometimes when it comes to children, it don't work for every children. That manual don't work to save their life. It works in some sense, don't get me wrong, but when it comes to discipline, you have to constantly find a new technique, new approach, new voice. Anybody have kids, you know, you have to find new voice, new approach, new technique, same thing, new method. They call it methodology. So many things you have to be constantly be fresh in your mind, because what, especially if you have two kids, you realize that you can get to compare, because then you know with this child you can just roll the eye. You know, you just can't give them a mean look and then they let me run. And then the other child now you have to tear your eyes out, your blood pressure out, your diabetes out. Everything that you know make up the body that will come to harm you, you have to pull it out just to get at the other one. Especially when you have boy children, it's like, ooh, rock and roll, baby. They test you when they're young, but then when they grow older, most of them, you know, as long as they're constantly giving them the love, they just, it's not easy. And then I have some friends that have children that are older than mine, and they're telling me about, they have boys too, and they're telling me about how the boys are and stuff. And then it started to make me think that, okay, so I gotta brace myself. You know, the storm is coming. That little teenage year where you have all the roads running, that storm is coming. So I gotta brace myself for that, you know. And you gotta remember, even though you may have the book out there reading with your kids, you never know what you're gonna do when situation arise, and that's why you always have to constantly, you know, talk with other parents, talk with your children, teachers, talk with your friends, your family, people who have children ahead of you. And even if some people don't have children, but they're raising their nieces, their nephews, their cousins, or so forth, they can give an insight on a lot of stuff too, because they can, from the children that they're raising or that they're teaching, they're looking through their lens to share some things with you. They can't tell you about what you're going through because they don't know, but they only, like me, I'm telling you something, I only can make suggestion based off of what I see my children do and how they drag my brain or how they pull it out and put it back in. And I have itching problem because I have to be constantly thinking. You know, it's like rotating your mind when if somebody ever says something to you and you really want to roll off the tongue, and then you have to say, hold on. Because you're aware, so you're thinking, and you have to be constantly rotating your mind, not to be that way, you know what I mean? So life happens, and when you got boy children, if you know, you know. The package is real, baby. You ask God for them and the little gems where they so little and innocent. I heard one celebrity on celebrity on the TV. And she said, I like it when they're dumb. She never mean dumb as in literally dumb, but they weren't talking at that time because they were so small, their baby. She said, nowadays, like,
I done.
go take a shower.
I can get down.
Okay, let me get the bill. Only part of you I see. And you be using out the soap, I could smell it. It's so sweet. Hey, Jaden. Why you guys tear my place up? Put that plastic back in there. Put the plastic back in there. No. Put that in there. Put that in there. I probably gonna have to get this up now. Okay. I have to hide these from the kids. Let me see if I have the lavender one. Okay, I only got 2 left. I guess I only got 2 left. I'm gonna make them use this one. I used to like using this, but it's not time for bed yet, so. Alright, catch up the water, set the water up. I bought I forgot how many of these I bought for them. And these kids, they use them all up, but these is so good for them.
Will that make you go to your bed?
No, this is not the one for your bed.
I the bed. I want the one for our bed. We want it.
You don't want it?
Yeah, we want the one that we can go to our bed with.
Oh, I don't got that one. Let me see. What's that one called? The melatonin? Yeah. I don't got that one no more. I only got 2 left. I had bought probably 6 or 7 of them. They were on sale. I only got 2 left.
2 left?
Yeah.
What are they?
So use the lavender. The lavender will make you relax. Lavender help calm your nerves.
Mom, I lifted. Hey, Mom, look at the deep bottle.
Alright, turn the water on and stuff when you do the phone. Yeah? Yeah. Alright, let me go check for your empanada or whatever. Hurry up. Because they'll be tearing up the place up soon as they clean it up, family. I am walking behind them with the bell because when you live alone and you gotta do everything by yourself, ooh, that fresh cold air. You can't let it, you let it get out of hand for so long, and then when you catch back yourself, you have to steer them back into, what are you doing? Nope. I'm the helicopter mama. I fly over. Yay, I fly over. Right over. I'm the helicopter mama. Whoop, whoop. I gotta wash these pots. Like the loss of the food yesterday. I ain't washing none now. I am on break for today. I gotta help with some work. So the empanada, or whatever they call this thing there, is done. Very fun. So, and my oven is clean. Look at that. I'm so happy. So this empanada, something here that is in here, is done. So I'm gonna let it cool down. And then maybe a cup of tea. Make me a cup of tea. And then later we can do this. But I haven't eaten no noodles in a while. When I mean noodles, where you make the pasta.
It's also important for everyone to have a trusted person they can talk about money with. Green is lucky that she does have such people in her life. She got her scam early on and says she's learned from it since.
I say listen to your gut.
In Southfield, Sarah Michaels, 7 News.
Such is life, family, Such is life. We have to give God thanks and praise.
We're going to try to make a run at 60 degrees. I think
Today we're going to try to make a run. It's cold.
even into the evening hours, but 58 is not bad for this time of year. 51 is considered average. We're going above average at least, and this is just the start. We will continue this warming trend in the days ahead. Let's talk about your
Okay.
forecast for today.
Because I need to clean my car out. I'm like, it's too cold out there. So yesterday I rent my steamer out, family. I gave me $20 for that, so I probably look okay, turn the light on. So Jaden, we're pulling up the clothes, and I told him not to, because when he pull the clothes up, then I don't want he can't find him, his brother can't find his clothes. You know, I clean up in here and tell him nothing on the ground, but that big head one, look, they take the whites out, and I'm telling you, these kids are the termite of the century. They take the wipes, come in, what I say take out. This is all the wipes they take out. This is wasting wipes. What were you guys doing with my wipes?
Mom, Jaden, what's outside of the...
Jaden, hurry up and behave yourself.
What's outside of the machine? Put this out of here.
Jaden, you be like, oh my.
I love hot water.
No, it's not good. Then you burn up and I go to jail for you.
Oh, no.
Hurt? Why you guys waste out all my little thin wipes? I'm gonna have to hide it. I bought this dresser for them and they tear up the hole at the bottom of the dresser. I didn't know I put a dog in the house. They tear the whole dresser up. I'm telling you. Gotta be right behind these kids back nowadays. Right behind them. Right behind it, you can't give up, especially when you straighten out your house and you see they keep messing with it. You can't give up, because if you give up, you go right back to square one. Because you know it's easy to go back down than how it is to go up. I bought them from foot powder, and for little kids, their foot cheesy. So I bought them some foot powder. Look, I bought them fake money. And these kids don't even use them. Fake money, they don't even use them. But I say go family. Hey, hurry up and get out. Get the soap. Where's the soap? Jaden? Where's the soap? Okay, get your stuff. Come on.
He's good.
This smells good. Huh? Alright, you set the thing?
Yep.
Where is it? Move the book, let me see. Get your towel, your thing. Yeah. Where's yours, Jaden?
Huh?
Where's yours?
Try some.
Bathe yourself. Rub your neck on something and scrub your arm everywhere. Or you're not. Come on.
Little bit of bathtub too.
You want some in the bathtub? I'll put it in here. Put catch water in there. So you can sit down and relax with it. Don't wet your hair because I'm not blow drying it again. Hurry up on the empanada, whatever they call that thing, there is done. Make sure you have that thing plugged in. Good job, Amir. Scrub your neck. Scrub your neck.
Right here?
Yeah, your neck. You don't know your neck? See your neck here. Hey, young man, your neck over here. Scrub your neck. Yeah, and scrub under your arm. And you, Jaden, make sure you scrub those arms.
I feel so calm.
You feel so calm?
Yeah.
It smells good. Scrub under your arm. Scrub out your arm. Nobody run race with your arm. You take your time and scrub. Yeah, you scrub one arm, then you scrub the other one. What's your thing on here? Dip your thing in the water on here. So you can get water. Yeah, take it up now and put it over there. And scrub your back and everywhere. And then when you're done, you make sure you bend down and scrub. Yeah. Scrub your neck. Scrub your neck. Let me show you. Move your hand. Yeah, you scrub your neck like this. So you know I don't think it. Open your arm. Open your arm. Open your pajama. Yeah, watch. Let me scrub with the back.
Yes, the piece of coke everywhere.
Yeah, I'm here. Bend down and watch the last snack.
Okay.
You're so funny. Open your arm, Jaden. Turn around, Jaden. Open the other arm. You make sure you scrub your arms because you're growing now. You're reaching at that stage where you're going to be funky, funky, funky.
Yeah, funky.
Yeah.
What's the
That's a phase you got to go through in life. Part of your growth. Part of your growth is natural. But you got, more you clean your body is better for you.
I don't want to see this water so
More you clean your body, less your arms will be kicking, okay?
This water is so
Open up, open up, open up. But you gotta keep cleaning up your body, because when the summer comes, your towels and you start running up and down, you gotta hurry up in the shower. It's about to be like funky, funky, funky. Yeah,
Get funky.
Okay, turn around. Turn around. Alright, bend down and watch Nash Nash. And then sit down now and rinse off. Take the pipe off. Sit down when you're done. Good job, Amir. Good job, Jada. Hurry up. It smells so good.
I want to...
What is making noise? What the hell? Oh, damn. I'm wondering what is making noise. I'm wondering what is making noise. Oh, I gotta put this over here. I forgot I was going to make me some cup of tea. Cup of tea. That's the thing as a mother, you know, family. You forget so many things when you're doing it, yeah? You're doing a million and one things in one. That's the problem. You forget a lot of stuff. I haven't eaten nothing all morning. I gotta eat. I didn't be up late last night. I fed the kids up. As soon as I get up in the morning time, the first thing I do is feed the kids. I have some green organic tea. Okay, super. And then I gotta blend the rest of these fruits. Not right now. You know, my yogurt thing that I told you guys I find, because I don't want to mess with the kids' stuff or so. You know what the kids be doing nowadays, family? My kid, the little one, take up all my granola. I'm using this tea today. I bought probably 100 of them coming in the pack. Take up my granola with the yogurt now because I bought the package of yogurt. Take the granola up with the package and use it. And use it for themselves. The little one, not the big one, the little one. Oh, the phone not happening right here. And be using it for himself. So I'm like, okay. I like these green tea. So now I'm wondering now. I'm glad he eating his grains though, because that's good fiber for him. So I'm glad for that, you know. I didn't have enough water in the kettle. The kids gonna want water too. I'm gonna have to make this some because the kids. I'm gonna have to make some more because they're gonna want their chocolate tea. It was so hot. They're gonna want their chocolate tea. So I was wondering what to do. You know, the kids like their food. But the little one, when he see me try something, he likes to try it too. So that's a good thing. Get them to eat healthy from early. But then sometimes when they get a little older, they might not want it, you know. So you know how your taste bud work. When you eat exposed to so many things, sometimes after a while you might get tired of it. And get tired of it. You might get tired of it, tired of it. You know what I mean? So it's so funny nowadays. Put me some water in there for the honey. So I gotta wash this out. I gotta rinse the honey out, people. The honey. So I gotta finish his week thing, the work and stuff, so I can get my stuff to do. I gotta finish up my research. So I'm just using the honey to make my tea. And then I have to do some cooking. Okay, not bad, not bad. So when I drink this down halfway, then I will put some more in there. Put tea. I think somebody had given me this tea one year for Christmas. This one I never use it though, but somebody gave it to me for Christmas. There was another one in there for stress relief or something. I drank that one. It was some herbal tea, but I drank that one. So this is just the ones I have left. But this was 100 come in the pack. 100 organic. Tastes good. And this is another herbal tea plus probiotic. This one. Oh, this is the lemon ginger. And I got other teas up top there too. And I bought some tea the other day, I don't know what. I bought me some mint tea. So. And then this one, somebody had given these to me into a gift basket. Oh, these are coffee. These are not coffee. So this one where you can store your teas. So this is a lemon ginger. The probiotic. Oh, it smells good. It smells good. I'm Dora the Explorer. Dora the Explorer. That smells good. And then I bought this herbal tea here. I haven't even smelled it to see if it smells like it. Then I'm just looking at the mint and say it's something that I'm accustomed to, but not too sure. Oh, it's coming like this. Okay. They have them in packages. Okay. Blend of cool garden spearmint and peppermint. Oh, okay. It's supposed to be good then. I'll try that another day. Your grandma will try this another day. Looking at your grandmother rocking chair. Looking at your grandmother rocking chair. You know, I got me so many teas, I haven't used it yet. And the turmeric I had used. I looked under my cupboard the other day and I said, I don't got no olive oil. I forgot one of my subscribers had given this to me a couple of years back. Was it? Not last year. I think 2022. Yeah. She gave this to me. And the other day when I had no olive oil, I went in there and looked. So I got that olive oil. And then, because these one day, they used to make the big buck of olive. Since the pandemic, a lot of things changed, guys. I used to buy the big bottle. The big bottle of olive oil, like when you buy the canola oil. I used to buy that big bottle of olive oil. No, you can't go in the store and find none of those. And it used to be like $18 or $15, depending on which store you go and get it. Now, this is all I'm seeing in the stores. This little tiny something here. And I'm like, if you're a person who cooks a lot, it's not enough for you because they cook a lot, Because I hear they talking, and then I haven't used the avocado oil, so I need to try it. I saw it the other day in the store. I haven't used it yet, so I need to try the avocado oil. But for now, I'm a big fan of my olive oil. So, and then this one was almost probably 9 something plus tax, so it'll be like $10 and change. So this is the Mediterranean one. But you know what? I used to work at this Mediterranean restaurant. They used to have these drugs. If you're in Jamaica, you know the drugs I'm talking. Some white big drugs, like 5-gallon drugs or so. Or if you work in construction, you know those 5-gallon drugs or so. That's where they get they put their natural olive oil, natural, no preservative or anything, real organic olive oil. So I used to work there, and then the man that was there, he realized I like to cook or so he will pour me a little bottle out. He will pour me a little bottle out, and I will take it home to cook or so. But what made me start, I used to use the canola oil, but what made me start to, well, let me start using olive oil full on for most of my journey cooking now, is when the pandemic hit and I was watching how so many things was affecting people when they get sick from the COVID or so, and the way they were eating or so, it just made me start to make a few changes as well as I was pregnant. So I decided to make a few changes, cut the sugar out. I had cut sugar out completely. At one point I was not using sugar. Then I started take my sugar back up, but I use it just in moderation. You know, probably the only time sugar don't really use in moderation is when I use make lemonade. You know, cause ooh, ooh. If you know, you know your lemonade. But other than that, yeah. And then now I'm blending juice. I don't have to use no sugar, so that's good. I just pour our juice in there, which already sugary. So, or just drink it by itself naturally. You know, the choice is there. But after I had my when I was pregnant with my second child, I said, you know what? Mm-mm. So I was very much on that journey there. It's a good thing I had done that too. And then everybody was so scared around me to take the COVID. I remember I encouraged one of my neighbor at the time to go take the COVID shot, and he said because he have underlying issues. So I said, if you have underlying issues, go take the COVID shot. He said everybody told him no, not to take it and everything. Then he went around some family members and stuff for his birthday. After his birthday, the following day or so, or a week later, he passed away. I'm like, oh my God. Because he had, I think he said he had heart issues and stuff like that. So, such is life, you know. So that's when I made the decision to make sure. And then where I grew up in Jamaica, so it was very easy for me to transition back to a lot of stuff because a lot of stuff we used to eat in Jamaica was always organic because we have our own grown provisions. We have fruits, we just climb the tree, swing from one limb to the other, and hop on over here, grab a few oranges off of people orange tree. When I was a kid, we used to have this. We used to live close to this common where a politician used to own it. Man, back then they ain't shooting nobody for no orange. You just climb up in the tree and pick what you want, and you have a big scandal bag coming back home with free of charge. You better never do that. And never do that now. If you ever try that now, you go to jail for orange. And then with that politician, we had known the his mom, which was his adopted mama, because the politician that I'm talking about, he passed away, but they say when he was little, he don't know his rightful mom, because they say when he was little, his mom asked the lady to keep the baby. You know, back then parents used to just distribute their kids like, hey, can you keep this baby for me? I need to go to the bathroom, and they never return. Yes, so that's one of those kind of things, because the lady tell the story. And so that's how she him have him, because I don't technically think she had literally have any kids of her own, but he was his child and stuff. So he had a big orange farm. I mean, a huge piece of land with we call it orange walk. Okay, you can literally walk through it and you pick all kind of orange, Artenese, neighbor fruit, you name it. And the neighbor fruits we used to like walk and look at the biggest orange. We look at the biggest orange in the farm, guys, and that's the one we're picking, no little one. And then we will walk with a knife and we peel and eat and test. And then if this tree is sour, we're not going to that sour tree. That one's sour. So we walk to the next one, we pick one off of there, we peel it and we test it. And if it's sweet, then we rate the tree. If it's not sweet, then we leave it. So you have all kind of common orange, common one like what you see they sell over here now. You have the Artenese one with a little navel in the middle of it, the round one. So many different oranges that are out there apart from what you see we buying in the store now. They have a bunch of different oranges. You know what I mean? Artenique or Artenese, something like that. You know, neighbor fruit, common oranges, common ones you be buying. You know, sometimes they be sour like, oh. can't just walk past that tree. But if a tree is sweet, I'm telling you. And we used to raise animals and stuff like that too. And that one day he told the lady know the lady that grew me, so she told the lady that grew me to tell her family to catch the goats up because they're eating off the plants. She told them, but they said, I ain't doing nothing. They didn't want to do any. You know, some people might think powerful. They didn't want to do nothing. That man get people. Pop, pop. Those goats running. Boop, boop. All of them were dead. The big goats. Million were good money then. Money back then was money. You get probably 60,000 US Jamaican dollar. Then was a lot of money for a goat. And then they were ram goat or so. All of you, man. Poof. Yeah. That was it. You should see we running because we were living close to the house. So, man, shut up for you. We were out of there, people. We were out. So I grew up doing farming too. I didn't like doing farming, but I grew up doing it, using the hoe and all these things, the pickaxe, everything, the sticks to put beside the tomato when you have the bed. Plant the tomato, the pepper. Oh man, this was one of the things that me hate farming at one point. I remember my adopted Baba, his son. He told us they used to sell pepper. Anybody remember Scotch bonnet pepper? They used to have the farm, acres of land, doing stuff. Yes, acres of land. They owned the lands, acres. So he was doing farming, and there was this retired police officer, and his wife used to live there, and they gave him the piece of land to farm because he was living on their land. Actually, where he buy the land now and build his house on, yeah. And every weekend, that's why I don't know about cartoon, because every weekend we'd have to go up there, either we call it harvesting tomato, bell pepper, Scotch bonnet pepper, and then he told us to squeeze those Scotch bonnet pepper with our hands, guys. That means you have to dip your hand in a bucket of water with all the peppers so you can get the seed out to plant. Yeah? They like the Scotch bonnet peppers that weren't good. Alright, so you squeeze it out to plant. Let me tell you something. My hand was under fire for days. I cried, I squealed. You can't rub it in your eye. Oh my God. Listen. If it was no, these hands literally felt like somebody was taking them off my body. We had to squeeze those Scotch bonnet pepper. Gone were the days. That's why I didn't like farming. I don't mind farming, I know how. That's because I learned agriculture at school as well. But oh Lord. And then I used to do woodwork too. Yes, because back then you have woodwork, home economics, business, and sewing. Well, I think in home economics you learn all of that, where you go sewing class and stuff like that. You know, so we dabble into a lot of those woodwork and stuff like that. So I know how to build stuff, you know. If you come to a test and I have to buy my own board and build my own, Okay, go back and finish, put on the rest of your clothes now. Look like Chihuahua. So guys, we've been through the rubble, family. We've been through the rubble, but here we are. Who know that my hand was burning off like somebody threw acid on there? No acid, it was acid, but it was the pepper burning. Because those Scotch bonnet pepper, anybody knows Scotch bonnet pepper, know that those peppers are the real deal. I remember one day my cousin is a police officer now, and I remember one day me and my cousin, we had to beg the lady to say, hey, please, we don't want to go by your son, asking him not to give us the pepper to do anymore. And she had to get mad at him. Because, you know, it was something that generating income. But at the same time, it don't work my hand. You know what I mean? Even though it's generating income, you know, and we had to, how did we get our hand to cool down? We had to literally have our hand in ice cold water. You know, the ice cold water would numb your hand. When you take it out of there, guys, when you take your hand out of there, I'm telling you. But anyway, family, I ain't gonna stay long because my battery is about to die. So we're not gonna stay any longer. But that was just sharing that with you. But you know, the power of reaching somewhere in life is never. Sometimes the journey that you take to achieve your goal sometimes is not one that you had expected. All right, didn't expect that one. But anyway, family, want you guys to have a fantastic day today, and to God be the glory. We're still here. I'm alive. I'm well, and I can tell my story one day. How I was raised, who adopt me, my real mom. Well, you guys should have seen my real mom, but who adopted me and everything. I pray. I talked to her the other day. My adopted mom. She said, "Oh, I can't wait. Oh, can't wait to see you." So that's another thing, you know, so I could go see her and everything. So yeah, but to God be the glory, family. We are still here. We're alive. We're well, you know. Even though I have a hot cross bun, I'll get rid of this hot cross bun. All right, family. Have a good day. Bye. Thank you all. Oh my God. Come on, Jenny. Let we go eat the what they call that thing, empanada.